And I'm Alistair. And welcome to Barangay Abroad!
Ang kwento ng mga tawa, luha, saya at hirap ng mga overseas Filipinos.
Today, Dayan, medyo interesting yung topic natin. Ang episode natin ay pinamagatang Sari-Sari Stereotypes. So,
Stereotypes.
Kasi 'di ba, sari-sari store, yun yung sa Philippines, yung mga maraming paninda. Pero as Filipinos na nag-move overseas, marami tayong mga kinakaharap na stereotypes. Yun yung pag-uusapan natin today.
Medyo mabigat.
Correct. Tsaka may mga stereotypes na minsan totoo, minsan hindi. Pero although sabi nila, 'di ba, hindi na stereotype kung totoo. I think archetype or whatever. Hindi kami English majors. So, basta pag-usapan namin yung mga pananaw ng ibang tao.
Pero bago natin pag-usapan ang lahat, gusto lang namin i-shout out ang aming bagong merch!
Ay, may pa-merch! May pa-merch! Diyos ko, ang laki ng following, no?
Oo, ang laki ng following. Nagkaroon ng Barangay Abroad mug.
Oo. And actually, if you want to parang buy our merch, details to follow. You can message us at Barangay Abroad in all our platforms. And we have parang a full range.
Wow, hindi po totoo.
Parang may mug, may tasa, may sungka, may bahay kubo, and may flag.
Oo, pero hindi po totoo yan. Ano lang siya, for more fun and para makita nyo ang Barangay Abroad logo. But okay, anyway, so let's start our podcast.
Okay, so today, pag-usapan natin mga stereotypes, yung mga feeling mo about other people, about other things. Medyo pag-usapan muna natin, ano yung mga stereotypes mo about podcasting. Before na parang bago ka nag-engage, tapos parang akala mo ganito.
Oo. So, unang-una, yung podcast kasi natin, nag-start siya as a joke.
For you lang.
parang may nag-suggest, tapos parang okay, baka fun, ganyan-ganyan. So, parang in my head, yung stereotype ko is, akala ko madali. akala ko, okay lang yan, baklaan lang, or whatever. Pero, it entails a lot of work pala. So, yun yung stereotype na mali.
Correct. I would agree. Actually, mahilig ako manood ng mga podcast. Tapos parang, kung pinapanood ko sila, chika-chika lang naman. Parati naman kaming nag-uusap ni Dayan.
Correct.
Most of the time, kwents. Pero, madalas kami nag-uusap. Pero parang, grabe, yung parang iisipin mo from concept. Tapos, yung mag-setup. Kahit yung mag-setup lang ng video today, guys. Parang, gumagamit kami ng gimbal.
Today.
Nagimbal kami kay gimbal. Kasi hindi namin alam. Ayaw niyang
gumana kanina.
At saka ayaw niyang
mag-steady, stabilize.
Oo, na parang akala ko before, okay, edi maglagay ng camera, tapos na.
Hindi pala.
Diba? Or yung mic. May mga sikreto kaming i-unveil in the future, pero para mapagana tong mic na to.
ang daming steps.
Oo, so
ang daming softwares na kailangan.
Correct. So, I guess yung biggest stereotype namin ay we thought it was easy work. Pero as we learned in this life, lahat naman ng trabaho, hindi man lahat, pero may mga mahirap din talaga, even ang content creation.
Oo. So, saludo kami. So, thanks to all the content creators. Kala nyo parang video lang. Hindi. Ang hirap niya.
So, sa mga haters,
oo. At least kami nagagawa namin.
keep on hating. Charing. Okay. So, ano ba yung payo natin sa mga future podcasters knowing this stereotype? Dayan.
Ako yung advice ko would be, honestly, number one, know your why. Why are you doing the podcast? Kasi kapag nahirapan na kayo, it's very, parang, if you go back to your why, okay, this is why I'm doing it. Hence, kahit mahirap, I will do it. And then, use Miss Claude to know yung mga how-tos. Meron akong whole project about how to start a podcast, the equipments for podcasting, yung mga tools na ginagamit namin to edit also, and also yung conceptualizations of the podcast. Yun yung mga isipin nyo and then gawin nyo lahat and make a nice workflow para hindi masyadong maging time-consuming yung podcast.
Sabi yung sagot niya, masterclass agad. Parang masterclass pala. Girl, ano lang yung parang icebreaker lang yung pa-question ko.
Pero sorry na kasi medyo
na carried away siya. Talagang, kaya advice ko lang, I don't do it. Di ba? Parang,
May pinagdadaanan sa podcast.
oo, parang, ako yung advice ko, don't do it.
Alam mo yung, yung parang nang bibigay ng course na, buy this course to how to start a podcast.
Tapos parang comment podcast and we will send you a 10-minute
Video.
So comment podcast po on the video and we will parang give you an instruction.
Podcasting 101. Hindi, joke lang. Walang ganon.
Okay, so today, sabi nga natin, sari-sari stereotypes. So yung mga stereotypes ng mga overseas Filipinos. Pero before that, Dayan, let's take a step back again. Wow,
Step back,
tayo
another step back.
Parang expert tayo in parang looking at the past, no? So, ikaw ba, so may stereotype sila sa'yo, pero ikaw, may stereotype ka ba about this society that you were walking into? So, di ba?
So, yung Dutch culture.
So, pumunta ka sa Dutch, European, or anywhere you've been to. Ano yung parang stereotype mo na, okay, ganito yung i-expect ko dito. And na-shatter ba siya as you parang had your journey of 5 years na?
Sa Netherlands, yeah. So, I would say yung stereotype ko naman sa mga taga-Netherlands or sa mga Dutch before coming here is that since nasa Western Europe sila and medyo malapit-lapit na sila sa Nordics, I always had the stereotype na very cold sila. Cold, not just malamig yung place, but cold as people, na hindi friendly, hindi friendly, cold, and it would be very difficult for me to approach them. But I would say I was pleasantly surprised na the Dutch people are actually maraming very friendly and very accommodating and polite. And before, meron akong worry na baka ma-racism ako dito or magkaroon ng racist comments. But apparently, so far, in the last 5-6 years, wala pa naman. So, yun yung pleasantly surprised ako na in-expect ko but hindi nangyari here. How about you?
Medyo same. And actually, nung nire-review ko yung mga video, parati ko sagot yan. Medyo same. So ako, yung one nga is, yun, very direct. Yun, in-expect ko na. I guess, in my head lang, parang direct, iniisip mo. Parang I grew up in the Philippines na less direct and less confrontational. And I always assume na just because people are direct means they are rude, which is quite the opposite. Here, everyone is very direct pero always with an intention to help.
Yeah.
Always with parang for them, being direct just means clarifying the issue right then and there. Parang kuwari sabihin, mag-present ka sa isang tao, tapos sabihin niya, it's not clear. Parang the intention is not to bring you down na parang, bakit mo ba pinapresent yan? It's more to say, it's not clear and I think what would help the flow is ganito. So, for me, it's the directness. The other one is yun nga, yung stereotype of equality. I think, and medyo napatunayan naman yung stereotype of equality. Pero baka mag-side story.
Oh, sige, pwede naman. Marami naman tayong time.
Okay, so naalala ko lang, may teammate ako before na Dutch siya. Tapos may amo ako na hindi ko na pa mangalanan yung bansa kasi mapipinpoint yung mga taong involved. Pero isang bansa siya, tapos sabi nung lalaki na hindi taga Netherlands, sabi niya,
yung boss mo basically.
Sinabi ko bang boss ko? Wala ko sinabi. Or kung may sinabi man ako, edit out.
Okay.
So anyway, so itong lalaking
ka?
to na ka-work ko, parang sabi niya, uy, dapat ang isang babae hindi maglagay ng sarili niyang alak sa kanyang baso. Tapos sabi nung Dutch na babae, kung saan equality nga yung stereotype ko, sabi niya, ano ibig sabihin mo na hindi pwedeng maglagay ang babae ng sarili niyang alak sa sarili niyang baso? Ganon. So, yun lang. Random. So, may mga stereotypes na totoo din. Pero yun, more in a positive note. So, yun. So, okay. So, pinag-usapan natin yung mga stereotypes natin about yung pinapasukan natin.
How about naman yung stereotypes nila sa ating mga Filipinos? So, for example, ano nga ba yung mga ano masasabi mo sa mga normal stereotypes nila for Filipinos? So, unang-una na dyan, yung na ang Filipinos ay magaling kumanta.
Okay, so yung stereotype na yung mga Filipinos magaling kumanta, I can confirm.
Okay.
Wow!
Sample!
Hindi. Pero alam mo, totoo yan. So, ayun ko guys, hindi rin helpful kasi yung, I think in the last 12 months, di ba?
Oo.
Parang si Jessica Sanchez nanalo ng
Correct.
America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Ngayon, may guy from Philippine Idol na golden buzzer sa
UK.
sa Britain's Got
Britain,
Talent. Oo.
yeah.
Ang ganda nung Purple Rain. So, anyway, so
So, totoo.
grabe.
So, you agree na yung stereotype ng ganon is valid.
What I would say is predominant siya. Actually, alam mo, every time, ewan ko kung na-experience mo to, yung parang, you're Filipino, so you like karaoke.
Ay, oo. Ang daming ganyan.
So, ikaw ba, totoo ba yung stereotype sa'yo?
Honestly, kung yung stereotype is na mahilig magkaraoke, yes. Parang wala akong Filipino na nakilala na hindi mahilig magkaraoke. But, kaya mo?
Na-enjoy ko siya.
Oh
pero
my gosh, totoo ba?
Hindi ko siya ayaw ha, pero hindi ko din siya hinahanap.
Oh, syempre, hindi naman tayo magkakaraoke everyday. Pero kapag meron, parang ma-enjoy ko siya.
It's one of those things na parang
Oh my God!
sucks lang. Talagang ganun yung reacts.
Hindi kasi kakasabi ko lang na wala akong kilalang Filipino na hindi apparently. Oh my gosh, I'm today years old when I found out about it. But really, okay, pag-usapan natin yan mamaya.
And I guess yung brother stereotype na I think ako mahilig ako kumanta pero hindi ako magaling. So,
Okay.
ang ginagawa ko lang normally kapag may nagsasabi ng stereotype, sinasabi ko lang na hindi sila lahat magaling kumanta, mahilig sila kumanta. I can
Okay,
confirm.
okay,
So,
okay.
change your stereotype. Normally, sinasabihan ko yung
Yes.
ikaw ba? So, mahilig kang
Mahilig akong
magkaraoke?
mag-karaoke.
Mahilig kang kumanta?
Yeah, pero hindi ako magaling.
Okay. Ayaw ko baka mamaya i-claim mo, di ba, na superstar ka pala.
Meron tayong friend of the pod na sinabi ko sa kanya, magaling siyang kumanta, taga Netherlands din, pero Filipina. Sinabi ko sa kanya na may time, kinantahan ko yung husband ko.
Parang ako ata yan.
Hindi
Sinend
ikaw.
mo rin sa amin yung video. Tapos parang gandang-ganda yung si
Yung asawa ko. Oo, yung husband ko. So, kinantahan ko
Kaya
siya.
alam ko yung kasong. Magkakasama ata tayo nun sa bahay. No, mamaya ko na-explain kasi hindi naman nila gets yung details.
But anyway, yung point is, yes, mahilig ako kumanta, which kinantahan ko nga yung husband ko at ng Filipino song na hindi
Kahit
na
maputi na ang buhok ko.
correct, oo.
Oo.
Kasi feel ko talaga. Tapos sabi ko, I want to sing this for you. Tapos kinanta ko sa kanya. Tapos sabi niya, okay naman daw. So, let's
Daw.
see.
Sinabi rin ng husband mo yung daw.
So, yun.
Okay, so yung singing as a stereotype
Is tama, I guess.
ewan ko, tsaka ikaw ba, pag nag-abroad ka, ewan ko, ako napansin ko to, legit. Parang nag-iikot ako before, nag-iikot talaga. Wow, ano siya, DTI siya. Naghahanap siya ng mga presyo ng bilihin. Pero even, kunwari, nung pumunta ako sa ibang mga Southeast Asian countries or sa Middle East before, yung mga kumakanta sa restaurant or sa...
Actually, sa mga cruise ships din.
Cruise ships, di ba?
Oo,
Restaurants,
puro
cruise
Filipinos.
ships, and even sa hotels, sa mga hotel bars. Parang ang experience ko normally Filipino. So,
I think entertainers yung Filipinos in general.
we are parang kami.
Oo, I hope,
Sorry.
wait lang, sabi nila, na-entertain ba?
Our desire is to entertain. Kung hindi kayo
Yeah.
na-entertain, that's
Sorry
another
na lang.
topic.
Problem.
Okay. Okay, so yun yung one stereotype. Another stereotype is, okay, so sa immigration, ewan ko na-experience mo na to, pero yung other stereotype of anong work mo? Tapos ako parang sa immigration, siguro mga 70% of the time sa Netherlands, ang ano sa akin ay, you're a seaman, sir.
Wait, so sige sa Netherlands, pag pumapasok ka papunta Netherlands, yung immigration, tinatanong ano work mo?
Parang what do you do?
Talaga?
O
Okay.
parang are you a
Usually
seaman?
kasi sa Philippines, lang ako natatanong. Dito hindi pa ako natatanong.
Okay.
But,
Ako naman normally sa Philippines, hindi ako natatanong actually.
talaga? Baka may stereotype sila na kasi, I
Hindi ko alam.
don't know.
So, I think yung stereotype of yung profession. I guess
Oo.
let's explore that, Dayan. No? So,
Oo.
I think normally Filipino, seaman, nurse, or house help, parang ganon.
Yeah.
Anong,
Caregiver, mga ganyan.
anong masasabi mo about this stereotype?
Ako ay well, first of all, actually, research ko ano ba ibig sabihin ng stereotype.
Ayan talaga may bago na po siyang identity si Miss Researcher Diane. Yes, Miss Researcher. Tell us more.
So sabi sa AI naman, sabi, a stereotype is a fixed, oversimplified, so take note, oversimplified and often inaccurate mental image or belief about a specific group of people or things. So these are generalizations that can lead to prejudice or discrimination. So with that definition, of course, it's very difficult to generalize na lahat ng Filipinos going abroad is seaman or nurse or whatever. But it's coming from the fact na marami rin kasi talagang OFWs na ito yung work nila. So yun. How about you? How would you...
Wait, so na-experience mo na ba, I guess, is the question?
Hindi kasi ako natatanong here, pero sa Philippines, tinatanong nila ako, anong work mo? So,
hindi naman yung stereotype, nagtanong
oo nga. So, hindi ko pa kasi na-experience. But siguro, hindi ko kasi maalala kung may nag-assume na nurse ako. But, siguro once lang yon.
Ako naman, honestly, sabi ko nga, very often. And even when I was starting talaga to go overseas, yan, natatanong ako madalas. Tapos parang iniisip ko before, bakit ganun yung automatic nilang iniisip? And meron pa akong coming from a place of, hindi, I'm not. Pero parang as I grew older, parang na-realize ko, okay lang. Parang it's not correct and it's easy to say naman na, no, I work in, for example, I'm a podcaster. And just to correct it and move on. I think pantay-pantay lang naman, I guess, lahat ng work. I think for me naman, ang only thing na feeling ko dapat mo ikahiya ay kung troll center
Troll
center
not
agent. Or for example, magnanakaw ka ng politiko.
Oo. Kasi gets ko yung where the question is coming from, na parang baka kapag napagkamalan kang so and so stereotype of usual work of Filipinos, parang no, or actually now that we're talking, may naalala akong friend of the pod yata siya or not, I don't know, but parang dati daw every time pumupunta siya abroad, as in naglalabas talaga siya ng mga alahas, like wearing a lot of jewelries para lang hindi siya pagkamalang house help or whatever. And I think it's normal na pwede kang ma-offend because of that, but honestly, sabi mo nga, as we parang increase our perspective, parang baka naman walang mali sa...
Hindi baka, wala talagang mali.
Walang mali na napagkamalan kang ganitong trabaho. Kasi marami talagang Filipinos na ganon. And yun nga, sabi mo nga, it's parang there's no discrimination. Dapat sa atin pa lang nagsa-start yung mindset na there is no discrimination with whatever job you are doing. Kasi marangal na trabaho yan at hindi yan illegal. Except kung nagdadala ka ng drugs sa ibang bansa. Yun. Medyo, no.
Parang medyo mainit yung topic. Pero I guess, yun nga, I think diniscuss natin to sa isa nating nakaraang episode, which is, diba, work is what you do, it's not who you are. And in fact, yung worth naman natin is inherent, wala naman sa work.
Yeah.
So, wala naman masama. I guess yun nga, kung i-associate ka lang with professions na illegal or gumagawa ng masama. Diba?
At saka actually, sobrang nakaka-proud kaya na most of the Filipinos are nurses or caregivers. Kasi guys, yan ang backbone ng healthcare system, especially abroad.
Anong scientific name ng backbone?
Nagtatapos na po dun yung research skills ko.
Diba? Yung ating researcher friend.
Oo, para naman may value kayong makuha ng konti.
Hoy, entertainment nga.
Yung value? Questionable, but sige. Anyway, so yun, nakaka-proud minsan yung mga OFWs natin. So, if you're an OFW watching this, we're proud of you. And even if you're just Filipino in the Philippines, whatever your job is na legal, we are so proud of you.
Okay. Ano pa ba yung mga stereotypes, Miss Diane, na...
So, ito isang stereotype, medyo malapit to sa akin.
Okay, ano ba yung stereotype na yan?
So, yung stereotype na ang mga Filipinas ay mga fly high Pinays looking for love.
Okay, ano mo masasabi mo dyan? Oh.
Love is subjective. So, hindi natin masasabi na kaya a Filipina is dating this foreigner kahit na 20 years older or LDR at first or what. Hindi natin masasabi kung tama ba yun or mali kasi it's their perspective naman. Malay mo, mahal talaga nila yung each other.
Okay.
What's your impression?
POV.
Oo.
Ako naman, how can I say this? Sabi nung The Eagles, di ba? When we're hungry, love will keep us alive.
The
I
Eagles?
think...
Okay, sige.
Okay,
Sino ba yung
i-research
kumanta?
mo. Pero what I can say about it is, so may stereotype na yun, maraming naghahanap ng pag-ibig abroad. And genuinely, I think love will keep us alive. And yun naman yung pinaka-important, di ba? Lahat naman tayo gustong magmahal
Oo.
at
Ko nga.
mahalin.
Oo.
Di ba? So kung isipin mo actually, kung gagawin mo lahat para makamit ang pinakamahalagang bagay sa'yo, walang mali doon. So, kung hindi mo siya mahanap sa sarili mong bansa at kaya mo lang siyang mahanap sa iba na nasa ibang bansa, go for it. 'Di ba? Parang love knows no boundaries, 'di ba? It's so powerful. Wow, naging trinay mag-inspirational. Pero my point being is it's none of our business. Charing.
Oo, totoo.
Parang for me, okay lang yung stereotype. I think pwede mo siyang isipin as long as di mo siya i-mock or pagtawanan. Parang you can think what you want to think.
Yeah.
Ay, naging seryoso siya bigla.
So pag ikaw, kapag biglang, let's say, hypothetically,
Okay.
meron kang foreigner partner.
Okay.
Tapos pagkamalan na, kasi yung narinig ko
Kunwari,
usually.
pinapirahan ko, ganun.
Oo, yan kasi yung usually narinig ko na parang, for me,
Sige, let's be
I don't-
specific na. You want provocative? Let's
give
do
you
provocative. Sige.
Kapag may pag hypothetically, meron
Okay.
kang foreigner partner
okay.
na tapos you're happy ganyan and then may marinig kang comment na kaya mo lang siya naging partner kasi meron siyang green card or mayaman siya or yung mga ganon na if wala yon hindi magiging kayo. How would you feel? What would you say? How would you react to that person? Say it.
First and foremost, I will confirm. And then second
Confirming.
of all, kukunin ko yung bank account app ng partner ko tapos magta-transfer pa ako more. Tapos after that,
Ano ba?
withdraw ko yung pera, pupunta ko dun sa kabilang mesa, ipapaypay ko. Sasabihin ko, gusto mo ba nitong 200 euros? Pag sinabi niya, oo, pupunitin ko sa harapan niya at sasabihin, well, you also do this. Ganon. Pero anyway.
Okay, in English, ano ibig sabihin nun? Or in layman's term?
In reality, of course, ma-hurt ka, di ba? Parang natural naman. Kasi feeling ko, to say na you only find the partner for money. Is could come off as offensive.
Yes.
But also, if you think about it, so ma-offend ako. I guess that's the first thing I would do. Yung parang, most likely, i-ignore ko. Kasi parang, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And then third, ito medyo pinag-isipan ko na ng matagal.
Ay, ready
Parang,
pala siya. Ako kanina ready.
In all ways, we are paying. Diba? You might not pay financially, pero you pay with time, you pay with resources, you pay with
Service.
opportunities and services.
Oo.
So, if the coin is what will make you fall in love, then you go for it. As long as consensual. I think yun naman yung important eh. Parang do you both know what you're getting into? Kasi for me, yung to be clear guys, hindi ko nagpa-pursue ng partner for money. Or for money only. Joke lang. Hindi po talaga. Hindi siya consideration sa akin. Maniwala man kayo or hindi. Pero point being is, I think yung deception naman yung issue. Yung
Correct.
parang
Yeah.
sasabihin ko mahal kita pero dahil hindi pala.
Yung pera lang pala.
Whereas I think may mga tao, may siguro 1% of the population.
Yeah.
Hindi ko naman po na-research kasi hindi ako researcher dayan. Na parang, okay, kaya kong ibigay yung company ko in exchange for the money. And I think there's nothing wrong with it as long as it's consensual.
Yeah.
As long as you're both on the same page.
Yeah.
Yung sakit naman is yung magkaiba kayo ng pahina. Diba? Okay, so maybe let's take a break muna.
Yes, ang dami na kasi
Dayan.
naming sinabi.
So yun, magbabalik kami sa Barangay Abroad. Bye-bye!
And we're back! So, napaka-controversial. No? Controversial talaga. Yung first part
Actually
of
guys,
our...
tinatry namin maging controversial para maging viral.
Para, oo.
For cloud chaser pala. Okay.
Let's talk about some stereotypes that affected you negatively, if any, that you would want to share to our pod
Okay,
listeners.
so maybe yung stereotype na experience ko
how did you
was
deal
yung
with
stereotype na alam niyo yung manana later na parang manana habit na feeling nila daw we always hold off on things much later.
Sino may sabi?
So with that in mind, ikaw muna.
So yung isa experience was merong sa work, hindi ko siya ka-work pero parang we're talking about work, what I do, and how I make money or how I make a living. And sinabi ko sa kanya na I work in this company, I'm a marketing manager handling this and this. So parang sobrang na-amaze siya. And I think good intentions naman siya when he was so amazed because sabi niya, Dutch to by the way, sabi niya, parang, oh wow, I didn't know na parang Filipinos have those types of jobs din pala. Kasi sabi niya, most of the Filipinos na kilala niya would be cleaning houses or are here illegally or yun nga, nurse or whatever job. And parang na-surprise siya na we can also thrive in office work. I think wala namang mali dun sa sinabi niya. Kasi parang yun nga, good intentions na he was impressed. He was, parang pleasantly surprised. But I took it negatively. I think because parang the stereotype limits me or limits Filipinos in a certain box kasi. And parang the offense was that I wanted him to realize or to everyone to realize na we are number one, it's okay that that's the job, but also we can compete with him or with them in the workplace. So yun.
Ko ang fierce ng mga pinagdadaanan ni Miss Dayat. Ang dami niyang bottled up emotions, no? Na parang i-unpack na trauma. That's how I would take it.
Yun ba talaga? But anyway.
Oo, parang kulang na lang kung hindi illegal sa buhusan niya ng kape yung kaopisina niya. Parang ganun yung tension na naramdaman ko habang nagkikwento ka.
Hindi naman.
Ako naman, I think ewan ko kung if this counts as stereotype. Pero yung favorite question sa akin parate ay, naka-experience ka na ba ng discrimination sa Netherlands?
Oo.
Actually, sa akin ko lang ay very limited, I would say, if any. Yung 1 or 2 times is yung nanihaw ka. Yung parang feeling nila automatic kapag galing ka sa Asia, Chinese ka.
Correct. Hindi
na
nila
marunong mag-Mandarin. Na sa kaloob-looban ko lang, actually yung Asia po, mga 3 billion yung tao dyan. From the Middle East to India to China, parang lahat po yan Asia. To
alam lang nila
Asia.
China.
So parang, naalala ko, the first, siguro mga 2 weeks in na ako sa Netherlands, naglalakad ako. Tapos parang, lasing lang. So, medyo innocent naman. Tapos parang naglalakad ako. Tapos may napadaan ako sa mga parang nag-iinuman. Tapos yung isa, lasing. Sabi niya, ni hao, na parang ako, huy, Ano siya?
Wrong country.
Huy. Pero parang hindi mo napapatulan.
Oo.
And even naalala ko, may pinuntahan akong parang, pumunta ako ng Kosovo. Ang layo na nito, no?
Oo.
On one of my vacation days.
Country po siya. Hindi ko siya alam na country
Pumunta
before.
ako sa isang parang even smaller city. Ayun, tas may isang batalyon ng bata, legit. Ni hao, gano'n. So, feeling talaga nila, pantay, parang feeling nila Chinese.
Pag-Asia, China agad.
Or
Oo.
parang kala nila naiintindihan natin yung ni hao. Ang sinagot ko na lang, Chowking, gano'n. Diba?
Alam ba nila yun?
Alam pa nila yun. So, honestly, medyo mga innocent naman. I think yung closest ko na, ang pinagsabi natin ito kaninang morning is, pero hindi ko kasi alam kung dahil Asian ako or Filipino ako, if anyone else would have experienced it. Pero naalala ko lang na nung nagjo-jogging ako dito once, tapos parang siguro pag gabi na, tas parang under a bridge, mga 5:30 p.m., nagjo-jogging ako. Tas parang may, let's say, disturbed person, if I could describe it.
Baliw,
parang,
in short, na joke.
parang tinatry akong harangan habang nagjo-jogging. Tapos dahil iniiwasan ko siya, parang papatulan ko ba to? Diba? Legit, sinipa niya ako.
Oh my God.
Oo. Tapos parang iniisip ko, looking back at it, parang iniisip ko kung iba ba yung kulay ng aking balat, kung iba ba yung pinagmulan ko, gagawin niya yun. Diba? So, yun na yung closest. Medyo in-ignore ko na kasi mahina lang yung sipa niya. Tsaka talagang, gumanti ako.
Talaga?
Hindi, joke lang. Ano ka ba? Tumuloy-tuloy ako.
Akala ko gumantig ka.
Nag-goal ako. So, parang yun yung experience ko. I would say relatively benign, if I were to use that word. Benign! Yun. Okay. So, Miss Diane, we talked about stereotypes. Ano ba yung mapapayo natin as experts and researchers in the field of stereotypes? Paano tayo magre-react? Paano natin i-counteract tong mga stereotypes? Paano natin i-educate? Dapat ba natin i-educate?
Kasi sinagot mo na.
Pero kunwari, so educate yung sagot mo.
Oo.
Diba?
So, pwede ka naman mag-educate by like just saying a few
So,
lines.
ang suggestion mo is to react.
Depending kung napag-isipan mo na. Kasi yung suggestion ko would be to first take a step back
Okay.
and like think kung yung sinabi ba niya is something really offensive or they meant well naman or it's something na kasi 'di ba merong messenger message saka receiver of the message. Researchers talaga. Hindi, pero 'di ba yun yung elements of communication. So yung message ba talaga is wrong or the messenger did not mean well or you as the receiver of the message because of your upbringing or like whatever experience you had in the past, you're interpreting the message in a different way.
Grabe, naming process. Sandali lang. So, ano ba? Pension, ano ba?
So ako, so lagi take a step back before reacting. But if sure na ako na gusto kong sagutin si ate, sasabihin ko, second step is to educate and say na, ay, ate, blah, blah, blah. Ganon.
Pero guys ang bilis ng process din. AI ba yung utak mo at the moment? Kasi normally yan, mga split second lang yan, di ba?
Oo, pero pwede ka kasing mag-process na beforehand. So, kunwari, pag mangyari ulit yung situation na yon sa akin, may ready answer na ako. Or kunwari, mangyari ulit yung situation about work topic with someone else, may ready answer na.
So ano yung ready answer mo? Parang, or yan, meron pa lang nag-office work sa Philippines na based sa Netherlands. Anong sagot mo?
Sasabihin ko, yeah, I'm one of them. I actually have a lot of friends who are working here. Ganon.
Okay.
So, hindi naman sa lahat. Pagka merong iba na... So, meron din kasing parang nag-hum lang na, tapos may nagsabi sa akin, no, ang galing mo palang kumanta. Yun, hindi ka na mag-react. I-keep mo na yung stereotype na magaling kumanta. So, yun.
Okay.
How about you?
Ako, kasi iniisip ko, di ba parang may messenger, may message, tsaka may receiver. Ay! Kinopya!
Uy, totoo. Napag-aralan ko yun nung college.
Good for you. Good for you. How we envy your education. How we wish we would have all been educated the same way.
Okay, so ano yung answer mo sa how would you react if merong positive or negative stereotype? How will you counteract if needed? And how will you educate if needed?
If needed. Ako naman, you have to start first with believing na the person who is making that statement, everything the other person says has nothing to do with the person that you are, but with the person that he or she or they are. Diba?
Exactly. So the messenger.
Oo, parang, pero hindi clear yung delivery mo kanina. So, ika-clarify ko for our listeners. Wow, basher!
Ay, totoo!
Pero
Ano ko dyan?
I think it's, you have to begin with whatever they say, you cannot control it. The only person you can control is yourself. Diba? So if they think negatively about Filipinos, they think positively about Filipinos, that's all them.
Yeah.
Diba? That's them being, looking at the bright side. That's them looking at people negatively, judging. And at the same time, it's you as a person always reacting, who also has that choice, diba? If someone said something negative about the Filipinos, my choice is, do I want to be the kind of person who tries to correct it? Do I want to be the kind of person who tries to combat it? Or do I want to be the kind of person who will shut up? Diba?
So what?
The first step is to define the person that you are. Haba no answer. Yun, I think most of the time I would ignore.
Really?
That's neither right nor wrong. And even if you say it's wrong, I will not change. Wow, ang stubborn.
Noted.
Oo, parang may mga battles na parang, okay, it's not worth fighting. And again, if you think about it, a lot of these things, if you go fundamentally to it, wala namang mali. Walang mali na magtrabaho in any sector. Except kung troll center agent ka or magnanakaw ka. If you go to the core of it, walang masamang maghanap ng pag-ibig kung yun ang ikaliligaya mo. Kasi yun lang it's the great equalizer. Diba? Parang we may not have the same resources, pero we all have that same capacity to love and be loved. Diba? So whatever you do to achieve that, that's good. Yung voice, art is subjective.
Ay,
diba?
okay.
So,
Napunta sa art.
even if sabihin nila, magaling kayo kumanta or hindi kayo magaling kumanta. So most of the time I will ignore it, to be honest. Hindi ko alam kung sinasabi ko lang to, pero di ko to ginagawa. So, future to determine. Like, yung mga kwento ko nga, di ba, nung sinipa ako, in-ignore ko. Nung ninihaw ako, nag-reply lang ako ng Chowking. Di ba? So,
okay.
yun. Sabi nga nung, I think shinare ko to kayo din the other day, di ba? Sabi nung ni Carrie Fisher from Star Wars, di ba? If nasaktan man yung puso mo ng konti with the stereotypes, take your broken heart, make it into art. Wow.
Okay, sinabi mo ba?
Okay, hindi ka nakikinig.
Hindi ka nakikinig.
So, ayun. So, any final message, Miss Diane, for our episode on Sari-Stari's stereotypes?
I think nasabi naman na namin lahat. But this is we would understand that this is a topic na everyone has their own opinions. And it's nice to talk about it. To also...
Is it?
Yeah. Bakit mo ginawang script? Bakit mo ginawang topic?
For clout.
For engagement.
For engagement.
But anyway, ako, kung si Alistair, he chooses to ignore. Ako, I can ignore, but also, I am very confrontational also.
Hindi nga.
I like saying my opinion, saying, so yun. So I would most likely than not say my opinion kapag may something na I disagree with or what. So kapag mangyari ulit sa akin yung mga ganong situations, I would voice out what I think. And that's also okay. Kasi if you are...
Wala naman sila sinabing hindi okay. Ba't parang galit ka?
Hindi, that's also okay. Para maging inclusive tayo sa different types of handling the situation or what. But anyway, yon.
Okay, so that's the end of our
Very controversial
episode. Wait lang. Ay, my phone in message.
Ay, ano sabi?
Magsara na kayo. Hindi, joke lang. Okay, so just as a reminder to our listeners and viewers, so you can subscribe to our channel. So where can they do that?
YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. If you want to watch the full episodes or follow, and mandatory, follow our socials sa Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Yon so far.
Okay, and with that said, goodbye guys.
Bye!
See you next episode.
See you.
Buy our merch.
Buy our merch. Wala naman tayong merch.
Sorry lang, girl.